Hi, my name is Shanae and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you find this video helpful, don't forget to like and definitely subscribe. Today, we are going to be talking about rose fragrances. I feel like rose fragrances get a bad rep, and honestly, rightfully so. Sometimes they are too floral or too powdery, and that is just not the vibe. I consider myself a self-proclaimed rose fragrance hater, but these are some rose fragrances that are not your typical rose DNA, and I think are worth trying. Let's get into it. Bond number 9 Nomad is severely underrated. It's honestly given, if I'm materialistic, why are you approaching me without materials? Everybody raves about Greenwich Village and Tribeca from Bond number 9, but you guys need to try Nomad. It is such a beautiful, opulent, sophisticated, confident take on a rose and oud fragrance. I know a lot of times the oud in rose and oud fragrances is very in your face. This is a very beginner friendly oud, a very approachable oud, and the fruitiness here isn't tart, so it doesn't go into spoiled fruit territory. This is nothing like oud maracuja. Oud maracuja is bordering on scary, but Bond number 9 Nomad is such an elegant and like sophisticated grown woman fragrance. Nomad has notes like blackcurrant and quince, so it is fruity, but it's not a pulpy, juicy kind of fruitiness. If you're someone that is looking for a very sophisticated grown woman scent, I cannot recommend Nomad enough. Everybody talks about hibiscus mahajad, but I can admit that it's not for everyone. If you're into a darker, warmer, more sensual vibe, hibiscus mahajad is the rose fragrance for you. I always say that it's the black cat companion to Delina. Delina is definitely very girly, very pretty with a bold edge, but hibiscus mahajad is black cat. She's in a black dress, red lip, not a care in the world. She doesn't care what you think. She is that girl. Hibiscus mahajad has notes of mint, hibiscus, and leather. I'll be honest, the first time I ever tried that perfume, I was like, what is this? But I promise you, I took my sample home, showered, moisturized my skin, put it on. I was like, you know what? I get it. Hibiscus mahajad just has this allure. It has this intrigue. Like you smell it and you're like, yeah, like I want to get to know them. And my favorite part is that this perfume is worth the money. It projects, it lasts, it's giving Barbie. I love hibiscus mahajad. I am hibiscus mahajad's biggest fan. If you still want to smell distinctively feminine with a darker edge, hibiscus mahajad is a rose fragrance for you. It's such a dark and alluring rose fragrance, worth the hype. When I first heard about Jardins de Misfa from EJ, I have never wanted to try a perfume more. When I went to Greece, I was literally looking for stores that carried Unuit Nomad, and Jardins de Misfa did not disappoint. If you are looking for a date fragrance that truly captures the like gooey texture of dates, Jardins de Misfa. Jardins de Misfa is this fresher, spicier take on rose. It is spicy not in a cinnamon way, but more in a nutmeg and saffron way. And you know how saffron just adds this air of luxury to every fragrance? Jardins de Misfa is no exception. And there's dates in here. The dates add this little like sticky gooiness. I wouldn't call Jardins de Misfa a sweet perfume, but the dates have this way of adding this depth and complexity. And of course, the rose here is a fresher take on rose. I always say that Jardins de Misfa smells like a lady that uses summer as a verb. It smells very rich, very luxurious, very opulent, but in a very understated way. You know how people say money scream wealth whispers? Jardins de Misfa whispers. Jardins de Misfa is not a beast mode fragrance. It doesn't enter the room before you and announce your arrival, but it has this Middle Eastern flair and it's such a unique fragrance. I can promise you nobody will be smelling like you. If you're looking for a rose fragrance that's going to leave an impression, honestly, all of these leave an impression, but Long Kiss Goodnight by Chris Collins is exactly where it's at. It is the perfect first date kind of fragrance. You want to be running laps in their mind days after you've met. That is the fragrance for you. Long Kiss Goodnight is fruity yet a spicy rose and oud. In the opening, you have this saffron that just adds this air of luxury. Then you have roasted coffee beans and passion fruit. And my favorite thing about the passion fruit here is that it isn't too tart, so it doesn't smell like spoiled fruit. This is a very classy, expensive rose fragrance. I really enjoy the kind of rose that they used here. And for some reason, it also has a kind of freshness to it. I think it's the peony. It is rich, alluring, complex, and surprisingly wearable. Everyone raves about African Royables from World of Chris Collins, and rightfully so. But you need to get your nose on a discovery set and try Long Kiss Goodnight. Try Long Kiss Goodnight and let me know what you think. I didn't forget about the Gourmand girls. I know you love a sweet treat. You want to smell lickable, edible, slurpable. Roses Vanille is a rose fragrance for you. Roses Vanille takes rose petals, like rose essence. Imagine if you could make sugared rose essence, the kind of stuff that goes in your coffee. That is what this smells like. It is rose sugar on a bed of warm, rich vanilla. And my favorite thing about Roses Vanille is how it projects. That perfume, the sillage that it has is actually nuts. When I talk about a perfume that leaves an impression, you walk by people and they turn and like, she smells good. That is Roses Vanille. It is very wearable and the perfect fragrance to be a signature scent. I can't think of anywhere it will be considered offensive. Please do not pay full price. I know it's $180 on Mancera's website, but there are a couple of discount websites that sell it for like $90 to $120. Friends don't let friends pay full price for perfume. That's a wrap on rose fragrances that I think are perfect for a rose hater. If you're a warm, spicy girl, I can 99.9% guarantee that you're going to like these. So let me know, what are some of your favorite rose fragrances? And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. See you next time.